I totally lied when I said I was done streaming earlier because I started doing this and I decided, I don't know. I don't know why I decided to start streaming it again. I just did. Obligatory. Obligatory have to mark the stream not for children all the time. Alright, cool. We have done the obligatory fix YouTube moment. So I'm the part where I said I was done being live. That was a lie. Anyway, I started doing it and I was like, you know what? You know what? Fuck it. Anyway, cause I want an info dump, basically. I want an info dump on people. I'm drawing one of my very special little blorbos right now. This is Aspen for A. He's not nice. He's mean. He's just like me, for real. He actually did start... He did start as kind of like a self-insert D&D. He is a D&D character. He is very modern clothing. I apologize. Oh yeah, if he was facing this way, you would see the claw marks on that, so let me fix that. I never know how to draw these, honestly. Like, sometimes I draw them very jagged, like in his reference sheet here, and then other times I just don't. Anyway, this reference sheet is a base. I don't draw this good. I don't draw humans that good, but I've been working on it. I've been working on my human anatomy, and I think I'm getting better at faces. I'm kind of understanding how faces work a little bit, so I'm actually pretty proud of myself, because I'm proud of how my my cat, how like my cat and furry art is looking now. So I'm really happy with how I'm progressing. So like humans is like my last big hurdle, guys. So like once I figure out I'm gonna be unstoppable, I'm just gonna be drawing a shit ton of Aspen shit. It's a problem. It's a real big problem. So anyway, this is Aspen. He is a druid, Circle of the Moon druid, but he grew up in an orphanage, and he was dropped off there like, now I don't want to say a newborn, but very, very young, like not able to speak yet, kind of newborn. Anyway, he was dropped off there, but he loved it. That was like the best thing that ever happened to him, right? So he's really, really happy. He the head of the what are these crumbs here? Hold on. It must be because I have this locked that I can't get rid of the crumbs. Yeah, that was weird. Okay. Anyway, the head of the orphanage kind of unofficially adopts him, so like everyone's like, yeah, you can stay here with her. And it's around the age of 9 where I forgot his fucking scar. I hate it here. Anyway, it's around the age of 9 where his animal kind of shape-shifting powers start coming to kind of showing themselves, and he doesn't really know what to do about that. That's where he got this eyebrow scar. All the other scars are from violence, but that one was kind of, it wasn't self-inflicted on purpose, it was self-inflicted on accident. Like when that eye is way too dark. That is not your eye color. What are you doing, Aspen? Anyway, so like in his frenzy, like I'm pretty sure like the first form that he takes is a fox and he flips the fuck out. And he probably scratches himself being like, what the fuck, I have a tail. Is probably what happens. And then he's exploring his powers, and and in an attempt to like figure out what the heck is going on, he sneaks out of the orphanage at night to the woods behind the area. So his hometown is called Willow Grove, and he's really, I'm gonna input, literally Aspen is like, he was on hyperfixation of mine for a long time, so he's got a lot of information. I'm sorry. You know what? It's my stream. I'm not sorry. I'm allowed to talk about my OCs. Anyway, he's sneaking out every night, and he thinks that his mom his adoptive mom, whose name is Miss Honeyflower, doesn't know. She definitely knows. She does know. She's not making any attempt to stop him. She's like, yeah, he's got to figure it out. So anyway, he's sneaking out at night. He's getting slowly more and more confident in all of his in his forms. And so he's staying out for longer and longer every night, basically. And, you know, embracing his wild side, TM. And so he comes back one night to the orphanage engulfed in flames, and he's like, what the fuck? No, he's 9. He's 9, so he doesn't say what the fuck he does. He's never even uttered a curse word in his whole life. He is a good boy, at this point in his life. He is a very good boy. And he especially loves to bake because that's what his mom, Miss Honeyflower. And if you've seen his ref sheet, actually, he has. Oh, it's flipped because. So his original last name is Bright Moon, but he changes it to Honeyflower. Not officially anywhere, but, you know, it's kind of like an unspoken thing that, like, you know, Miss Honeyflower was his mom. So, oh, what did I just do? Anyway, so the orphanage is engulfed in flames, and anything like he can do, like his 9-year-old brain is processing this, and he's like, oh, I have to go run in and save them. I have to use my powers and save them. So that's where his burn scar on his knee comes from, and the burn scar on his hand comes from. So, so he gets burned pretty bad, and the firefighters have to pull him out of the burning building, and he's like screaming and crying, and he's like, no, let me in! Let me in! That's not funny. This is traumatic. Oh my god, I'm sorry, Aspen. This is why you hate everybody. Anyway, Aspen, they pull him out, and everybody died. Everybody died. Everybody's dead, is the gist of it. And so he's kind of like in a state of shock. And then they start wheeling out the corpses, the charred corpses of everybody inside. And he's like, and he's naming, like, oh, they liked this on their cookie, or they didn't like this brand of whipped cream. And he's like reciting their favorite jokes and stuff to them. And then he completely loses it when they bring out his mom, Miss Honeyflower. Like, he does not know how to cope with this. So he bites the fucking firefighter holding him and just fucking runs. He just runs. He runs. Like a bitch. No, like a traumatized child. I'm sorry, he's my stinky man. He gets really stinky later on in his life. So you'll have to excuse my phrasing. So he runs, and he runs, and he ends up in the city of Zulani, which is a lot more modern than your traditional D&D setting. People use modern weapons and wear modern clothing in this city here. And you know, and it's a breeding ground for crime. Absolute, like, crime bosses run the city, and particularly the crime boss, Victor, runs the city. And he operates out of a bar. He operates out of a bar where he brings in tourists, and he either beats them up, like, within an inch of their life, or kills them. And then, like, takes the loot and pawns it. So Aspen, being 9 and never fought a day in his life, is like, what the fuck did I just walk into? And very quickly he learns he's gotta toughen up. He's gotta toughen up to not be killed, basically. And so he's doing this, and he's kind of adapting. He's kind of scrapping for food. Even now, current day, he's still scrapping for food and respect and shit. Anyway, Victor, seeing the potential in a 9-year-old Aspen, is like, I'm gonna make a deal with you. Now listen, when Victor says, I'm going to make a deal, Victor means that you're going to do this for me, and if you say no, you're gonna die. So, basically, Aspen's like, okay, I have to do this, or else I will, be murdered, and I'm not really a fan of that. So, so I will do this. So Victor gets him to he starts working for Victor, and he poses as a fake tour guide to tourists who come to the city, which, like, I'm still like, besties, how do you not know about this city's reputation for crime, and you're still coming here as a tourist? Like, what the fuck? So anyway, he poses for tourists, and he brings them to Victor's bar as like the last stop. And like, you have to understand, by this point in time, Aspen's a little bit older when he starts working. I want to say he's like 13, 14. In current day, he's 19. So he's had it's been about 10 years since the events that traumatized him. So he's at this point, he's very jaded, he's very mean. And probably the people who were expecting a tour guide are like, you don't seem like a tour guide. And he's like, you should shut the fuck up. He's an avid cursor. He curses and everything. He curses now. Character development, he curses. So anyway, and he's like begrudgingly leading them through the city. He's the worst tour guide ever. He's like not even pointing out any landmarks. He's just trying to get them to the bar as possible so they can be killed or like robbed, basically. He's like, he doesn't care. He doesn't care at this point. So the thing that I've kind of figured out, TM, is when he brings in people to the bar, Victor makes him say it's showtime very loudly, and he hates it. He hates it, and Victor knows that he hates it, and that's why he makes him do it. So, so he does that, and he was pretty fucking traumatized the first time he watched somebody be killed in front of him. Like, he was like, whoa, okay, what the fuck? This is not very cash money. This is not very poggers. And eventually Victor starts, shows him how to use a gun, shows him how to use weapons, has him kill people for him. And this whole time, Aspen has not utilized his shape-shifting powers, like, at all, right? Because he found that ever since the fire incident, he has a hard time controlling his... So, I'm gonna go on a tangent. I'm sorry. Tangent. So, my personal headcanon for any sort of animal shapeshifter in any sort of media is that when you shift, you have to hang on to the human part of your brain, or else the animal part will completely take over and make you go feral, right? So that's the basis that we're working on. So you have to have some sort of... you have to be able to hang on to like some sort of human part of your brain in order to not go completely feral. So because Aspen is so traumatized, he cannot hold on to that human part of his brain. So when he does shift, it's usually out of desperation, like hunger-wise, and he finds himself waking up frequently in just pools of blood and just dead corpses everywhere and feeling strangely full. And he's smart, right? He's not a dumbass. He obviously knows that he's eaten people. But he has no memory of the events when he does it, which freaks him out. Because he can inference that he's eating people, but he doesn't know what causes it. And he doesn't know how he's shifting, because he does not want to shift. Because he knows that if someone in Zalani, particularly Victor, because Victor knows everything going on ever. He is the big boss, you know, of Zalani. So he knows that if Victor or any one of his little goons, who, his two most frequent ones that beat Aspen up all the time are called Boone and Thunder. And he knows particularly if any of them find out that he can shift, he will be exploited for that. And he's really not interested in being exploited any more than he can, especially since he figures that he can't control it. So he does not want to shift. He does not want anybody to find this out. And so far, nobody has found out. Somehow, he's managed to hide it, even though he's, like, actively killing people, right? So, I don't know where I was at. I forgot where I was at. So he's killing people, he's eating them, and yeah, it usually stems from a desperation of hunger, because Aspen, although working for Victor doesn't really give him any sort of compensation in return. Occasionally he'll give him a scrap of food, and that's it. But, like, Aspen really doesn't have a choice. But in the beginning, he is a reluctant participant, but by the end, he's kind of an apathetic participant, if I can describe him as that. Like, of course, he's extremely freaked out the first couple of times that, you know, he brings people into the bar and they're murdered brutally in front of him. I mean, and even Victor even makes him shoot them sometimes. He makes him do it sometimes. And so slowly over time, he's just become jaded and kind of numb to it. Like he watches it, but he doesn't really process like what is happening around him. So he's part of Victor's trusted circle, TM. But that doesn't mean shit because Victor sees him more as a possession than a trusted ally, if that makes sense. So Victor doesn't give a shit if Boone or Thunder or anybody else beats the shit out of him. Victor will grab him, but Victor won't do any of the beatings himself unless he really gets mad, and that's where this lip scar comes from. It comes from Victor slashing him with a knife, is where that comes from. But Victor will rarely lay a hand on him himself. He will grab his chin and grab his arm and stuff, but not really beat him. So he doesn't really. But Victor doesn't give a shit if Aspen is like beat within an inch of his life, as long as he comes and keeps bringing people to the bar. He could care less. So Aspen's very jaded and very mad about the world around him, and he's just traumatized, guys. He is traumatized, but I think the most important thing of note about his character is although he's traumatized, he is a bad person doing bad things, and I don't want to say likes it, but he doesn't dislike it either. He's kind of like feeling neutral about it. So he is not a good guy. He's not a good guy in his story, and I think a lot of people will probably look at his story and go, "Oh, but he's just a traumatized baby." But it's true, but it's not an excuse for him to be murdering people. And that's the T. That's Aspen. So for B, so I have my Toy House page up on my other monitor. So I'm gonna see who would fit the Bs. So I actually could do one of my sonas, so it's kind of funny. All of my sonas are called BB, but then in parentheses they're but whatever. So I have BB but Eevee, but furry, but human. I don't have any other Pokemon OCs. So I think I'm gonna do BB but Eevee. So I can, let's see if I have a reference for him. I just made a new one for him, so I should. Let's see. OCs. Yes. There it is. There's Aspen done. And then here's BB but Eevee. So. And, so BB but Eevee's story. That's gonna be a mouthful to say. I'm just gonna say BB. So BB, is an Eevee, obviously. And he has a very special ability to not be able to evolve. And he's mad about it. He's really mad because he wants to evolve. But for some reason, every time he touches an evolution stone, zip, nothing happens, and he's mad. He has tried, like, bashing his head into every single evolution stone, and nothing happens, and he's really mad about that. So, he is used in mining operations to actually get evolution stones because he can fit in tiny caves because he's an Eevee. So people use his small size and like his ability to grab stones without evolving to send him into the mines and and make him grab evolution stones, and then they sell them on the market. And it's something he doesn't mind. They treat him well. He is not treated poorly in the slightest. He's actually very, very well taken care of, well working. But I really like the imagery of him being slowly lowered on a rope and just like dangling. Y'all know the trope when they're just dangling as the rope is like putting them down. And I think that's a funny imagery. He's been taken to countless Pokemon researchers, and they're like, hey, why can't he evolve? And they're like, oh, we don't know. And that kind of that kind of describes I don't want to do the same facial expression as Aspen. Let's hold on, I gotta figure it out. He's gonna be weirded out by Aspen. So anyway, that kind of describes me IRL because I've always been classified as other impaired TM. So, you know, when my mom took me to the child psychologist or whatever they use. Jaw Joker X Loke Buddy, I'm good. So when my mom took me to like get like a diagnosis of like whatever the fuck was wrong with me, they're like, yeah, we don't know what's wrong with him. He's just a little fucked up, so we're gonna classify him as other impaired. So that's kind of like where it stems from. So that's kind of how I incorporated myself into his story there. I haven't really thought much more about his backstory there. About like the implications or like how he like why he can't evolve other than teehee funny. Hi Bryn. He's kind of the Sona that has the least amount of story, I think. At least he has a story actually. I don't think my other Sonas actually have a story. they're just like representations of me. But I did think of a story. Oh, can I like tilt his ear down a little bit? No. I'm gonna put it here. The one thing that you will notice about all of my Sonas though is that they have big ol' ears. They all have big ol' ears. Personas. Yeah. It's my Pokesona. His name is BB but Eevee. Oh, I'm gonna regret doing this in the same color. I'm gonna do it in a different color so I can actually see what's going on. Hi, Thewis. You missed me info dumping about Aspen. Context. I'm doing an A to Z challenge, but I'm drawing my OCs. The template's by this person. I found it on Twitter. I finished drawing Aspen for A, and now I am drawing my Pokesona BB but Eevee. So, and he's weirded out by Aspen. I have this thing, so you're gonna hear me say it a lot. I've dubbed it head too big syndrome. I somehow always draw the head too big, and I have to shrink it. So you'll see me frequently shrinking the head for head too big syndrome. Because I frequently do this, and I don't know how to correct it. I think it might just be, like, my depth perception issues that causes it. I don't know. I wish I knew things. But you can see he kind of has my collar similar to my VTuber. I actually redesigned him recently, so this is a new design for him. He used to have, like, purple eyes and stuff, but he doesn't anymore. Big noggin disease, yeah. But I think I shrunk the head well enough to where, yeah, the fur swoops out and gets like that, I think. I drew his fluff wrong, though. He got big old fluff. There. My favorite part about his design is his spiky butt fur. I like that. I was like, when I was designing that carried over from his old design, and I was like, is this gonna make him look like a weird Jolteon hybrid? But I'm like, I don't think so. I don't think it does, honestly. Okay, let me go ahead and do that. And I always try and figure out better ways to draw. One lad, extra floof. Yeah, he's pretty floofy. Yeah, I even wrote it on his reference sheet, if you can see here. I wrote fluffy. Usually I write it as floof, but I didn't this time. What the fuck? Why am I drawing the collar on another layer? That's weird. I don't know why I did that. Atomic bomb? What do you mean? You know, he could probably survive that. He'd probably survive that because of his weird inability to evolve. I think if he wasn't in his current profession of being a miner, then I don't know if miner is the correct term. Stone gatherer? Stone getter? I don't know. I want to draw his tail. Why is everything on a separate layer? What am I doing? I want it all to be on one layer. What the heck? I want to draw his floofy. His floof. There. Don't worry about what you mean. I think I should, maybe. I think he would definitely participate in competitions if he wasn't in his weird current profession. I feel like he's missing something. I don't know. That's gonna bother me. Whatever. Line art time. Whatever. I'm sure I'll figure it out eventually. Miner's probably right, but 100% heard that as miner. Yeah, you know what? I was thinking that as I was saying it. No, he cannot evolve. He's tried everything to evolve. He bashes his head against every single evolutionary stone known to man, and he still cannot evolve. Danny Phantom Killer said that Ember McLean, a ghost girl from Danny Phantom, said the ghost girl are immune to atomic bombs. Interesting. Yeah, so he can't evolve, so because of his ability to not evolve, and paired with his small size for being an Eevee, he's used in the mines to fit into small corridors, like small little tunnels, to grab evolution stones. Is what he is what he does. And he doesn't mind it, you know, he's like, yeah, not my favorite, but you know, like, it's better than fighting in battles because I'm lazy. So, he's still an Angie lad. Don't even worry about it. I'm gonna cheat and duplicate this ear. There we go. I think I could tilt that up a little bit more, like there. Forced evolution is a crime against humanity. We are to prove your creature is an animal, and thus we can force evolution. Honestly, he's probably has been taken to some lab. What is the ratio of lad to floof? Over 9,000. He's probably been studied in a lab before. You'll have to ask them for the test results of how floofy he is. You're not gonna be able to see his fucking eyebrows in here. Brain behind those eyes? By Eevee Sona or me? Because both the answer is no, because they're both me. I'm already thinking about who I'm gonna do for C, but I can't think of like an OC off the top of my head. I think I drew the collar off. Oops. Brain. A thought behind those peepers? Absolute zero. There we go. One extra floofy lad coming right up. Actually, I did draw the floof right the first time. I'm just gaslighting myself. It's this that I didn't draw correctly. Okay, let me erase that there. Can't see shit. I forgot to remove the bee. Oops. Using a mouse or a tablet? A tablet. No way in hell I'd be able to do this with a mouse. Let me just use the mapping pen and get rid of that. There we go. Yeah, I use a Huion tablet. Oh no. Yeah, Huion. I don't know why I was saying, oh no. Oh my god, look at how badly I drew that fluff. Yeah, not much lore-wise to say about him. Because he's one of my characters who I haven't really thought about, unfortunately. I have so many characters that, like, unfortunately, I just don't think about all of them all the time. And, you know, which is tragic because, like, some of them are really cool. Like, some of them, like, I've crafted ideas in my brain for, right? But I never wrote it down anywhere. So it's like they just have this story in my head, and I have to think about it all the time. Oh god, I gotta... You got lore for a pre-Columbian emperor of a tribe in South America. That sounds interesting. Okay, let me try and do this, and then see if it will let me... Oh no. Let's see. There we go. Lit. Luckily, he is pretty simple color-wise, so it's not going to take me forever to go ahead and color him in. Sharp jawline. Nice. Yeah, literally, that's... Oh, I forgot his band-aid. Oh. He can't be BB without a band-aid over his nose. Come on. Come on, y'all. Y'all was gonna let me forget the Oh, and also the fang. Oh my god, y'all was just gonna let me forget all of these important details. His eyes are kind of the same color as my VTuber models, but they're just darker because the lightness of the eyes looked weird, and also because his pelt color is brown, the brown eye didn't really stand out. So I went ahead and made some changes. But it's still essentially me. It's still just me. Just my model, but like EV5, essentially. Although he doesn't have like the black tufts that my ears have. I mean, kind of he does, but they're lighter. They're that color there. I don't know. You know what? I shaded Aspen so I could info dump more about him. But now that I'm doing this, I'm like, oh no, how do I? I'm like, damn it, why did I do that to myself? I do this to myself all the time. I go, don't shade it, and then the voices go, shade it, and I listen to the voices. I listen to the voices over me, bro. You know, I think sometimes I shouldn't. I think sometimes I should not. Because some of these guys, they just, like I said, they just don't have enough lore to make them interesting. Yeah, it's fine. This is fine. I'm doing the bare minimum here. I did like this weird... I didn't even like shade it with the glow. I just did this weird outlining thing. I don't know why. Keep at it. What do you mean? My art is nice, thanks. It's evolved a lot. I was saying before that I'm happy where my cat art has ended up and my furry art, so now I'm like working on humans, and I think I'm kind of getting the hang of it. I'm kind of understanding things a little bit more, but not. I still have trouble. Like, if you saw me streaming Aspen, like I struggle so much with humans. I don't understand how it works. That's why, like, he's very basic in his pose. That's why, like, a lot of my fucking characters have, like, long-ass hoodies. So I don't have to draw hands. Although the scar on his hand is important to his story, so I kind of had to show it off. Unlucky gaming. Okay, and then we're gonna do this. I usually choose like a neon color to put in the eyes, the second shine, just to make them stand out. There we go. There's the bee done. We got that. Hands are not easy, yeah. That's why I kind of did like a bullshit one for Aspen. Let's remove C. Alright, I'm gonna look at I have my toy house up on my other monitor, so I'm gonna look at what OCs fall under C. Oh my god, there's so many bees. Alright. Let's see. I have a couple of C's to choose from. You know what? I think... There's a lot of COCs that I like. I might do... Let's see. I haven't drawn Cherry Drop in a hot second, so let's do Cherry Drop, and I'll talk about her. She doesn't have a whole lot of lore, but she does have it here. If you see me clicking, I'm clicking through all my OC folders. Let's see, does she have one? She should. Oh yeah, okay. It's because I have a Cherry Blossom, Cherry Blom, and Cherry Drop, so it's hard for me to... There she is. Pony time. It was only a matter of time. It was only a matter of time before we got to a pony. So this is Cherry Drop. She's a DJ. And a fun fact about her is that her nickname is Cherry Drop the Bass. That's what she's known as in the nightclub scene. She's your typical like happy kind of a DJ. Like she's good at it. She likes her mix-ins. But she likes Cherry Drop the Bass. She likes doing it, but like she's struggling right now in the current story with extreme burnout. Because she rose to, I don't want to say fame, because she's not especially famous, but she's known, you know, in the industry that she's in the nightclub kind of DJ industry that she's found herself wound up in. And she secretly actually yearns to just kind of like retire to like a farm somewhere, like just a nice farm where she doesn't have like eyes on her all the time, and she's trying hard to meet the expectations of everybody else in her life because of her kind of notoriety right now. And she feels like she has to be perfect all the time. And she feels like if she was like, you know, like a simple, you know, farmer, that she wouldn't have to be perfect all the time. Like it would be okay for her to make mistakes. But she doesn't know that people are like, yeah, you can make mistakes. We're not gonna like burn you at the stake. You're literally a DJ. Like, but she feels overwhelmed and this constant kind of pressure to succeed. So she escapes a lot to Ponyville. She takes the train to Ponyville a lot. She's based in Canterlot, where a lot of my OCs are. So she's based in Canterlot, but she travels to Ponyville to go to Sweet Apple Acres a lot, a farm that she really likes. And she helps out on the weekend. She helps out. She's not very good at it. And the Earth Ponies there, one of my other OCs, Apple Crisp, they kind of formed a friendship with her. And she's like, oh, okay, I'll just use my magic, you know. And Apple Crisp is like, hell no, you ain't using no magic around here, around these parts. You're gonna kick them trees like a proper Earth Pony. And so they make her kick trees, and she really likes it. She really loves it. But she, like, DJing is her stability, you know. It is her income. So she can't just leave it, you know. She can't just leave it to go and go gallivanting off on a farm, no matter how much she wants to. And that's kind of like where she's at. Now, I forgot how to draw a pony, you guys. I spent all this time sketching ahead, and I don't like it. I don't like it. Yeah, so she's pretty good friends with Apple Crisp. And Apple Crisp, you know, Apple Crisp really helped her realize that, like, yeah, hey, I don't need to be perfect all the time. Like, people will still like me if I mess up, you know? Even if I fail at what I'm doing, you know, I'm doing it for me, and that's what's important. Because Apple Crisp is a descendant of Applejack, probably like a great grandchild. And so they're really honest and kind of down to earth. So they kind of say how it is. Apple Crisp kind of tells everybody like how it is, how they see the world. How they see the world and how Cherry sees the world is very different. But Cherry also has friends in the nightclub scene. She particularly has been trying, along with her friend Cinnamon Swirl. Cinnamon Swirl's a professional dancer, but she often is at nightclubs, you know, busting down a move. And her and Cherry Drop have been trying really hard to get So the bodyguard's name is Heartbeat. I got 5 viewers for lore. Lore reasons. So, the bodyguard's name is Heartbeat, but she tells everybody that her name is Heartbreaker because she thinks that it makes her sound cooler. And it doesn't. She's still a colossal loser. She's not a loser, but she gets mad and she rarely smiles. So, Cherry Drop and oh my god, and Cinnamon are always trying to like get her to smile. And they have not succeeded yet in this plight. Heartbreaker is very resistant to everything that they're trying to do all the time. They're like, hey, they like do really juvenile pranks. Like I would describe Cherry Drop as like very juvenile in their like attempts to make jokes. Like they're just they're really funny. So I forgot where I was going with this. Oh my god. My lore? What about it? You say it like it's IRL? Well, I thought a lot about these characters. I've had Cherry Drop for a long time. I want to say I've had her for like... 7 years? 8 years? So I've had Cherry Drop for a long time. She's like actually kind of a background character. I want to say she's a character adjacent to important characters. Like she's not important herself, but she has influence in other important characters' stories. So she's semi-important. She has lore. I'm gonna just draw this out so I know what the heck. There we go. See, this is what I was talking about. I was talking about a head too big syndrome. It struck again. The Emperor, yeah. Whenever I get a new My Little Pony OC, I try and give them a unique accessory. I feel like I made the head too small now. So I was proud. I was proud when I thought about Cherry Drop, and I was like, what the fuck would they have? And I was like, duh, they're a DJ. They would have headphones. So the headphones was not a part of her initial design, but I gave them to her. I think they're cool. She kind of embodies the expression. Yeah, you can see here I drew her kind of sad. How many OCs do you have? Well, My Little Pony alone, I have about 78. Last I looked. I had 78 MLP OCs, and then I have a lot of, you know, non-MLP ones, obviously, because I'm branching out into the world. But it was like when I was super into My Little Pony, I would adopt a lot of OCs all the time. So Cherry, I don't exactly remember when I adopted Cherry. I think this Cherry was my first Cherry, because remember I mentioned I have Cherry Drop, her, I have Cherry Blossom, and then I have Cherry Bomb. But I think I may have changed Cherry Bomb's name. No. I think I just recently changed it to Cherry Bomb. Yeah, so I have a lot of OCs. That's why I'm doing this. I'm trying to vary up, like, what... Why did I have her hoof fucking blocking her fucking hair?
Ooga booga.
Ooga booga. Eekam bookam. Why did I have her hoof blocking her hair in her reference sheet? This is the worst day of my life. Why do I do this to myself? This is almost as heinous as fucking shading a reference sheet. Alright, I'm just gonna assume it goes like this. You know, it's my OC. I could assume what I want. Right, and I gave her... She's got this ridiculous ponytail. I forgot. I just remember it's really fun to draw, actually. I don't remember if this ponytail was a part of her original design or I gave it to her. And then let me do the headphones on a separate sketch so I can kind of control them, kind of erase things. We're on C and we got a long way to go. Listen, I just want to info dump about my OCs, okay? I just want to info dump about my OCs. Leave me alone. Listen, if it gives you any peace of mind, I don't have any more humans, so I won't be struggling to draw a human for like 15 minutes straight. I just have to remember how to draw ponies. You're not upset about my OCs? Well, that's good. I was a little worried, but you know what? I was like, you know, it's my stream. I could talk about whatever I want, you know? It's gonna get real pixelated from here, lads. See, the thing is that Aspen has the most lore about him out of all the characters I've drawn. Concept of the English alphabet is one of the shortest in the world, yet in this case you make it look like the longest. Listen, I probably draw faster in comparison to a lot of people. It just depends on my comfort level of, like, what I'm drawing, honestly. You know what? I think it does go here. I think I was messing that up. Don't rush? No, I'm not rushing. Like Aspen took significantly less time because I've drawn him a lot, so I know his design. Also, I just made her hair way too long. Her hair is not that long. It, like, goes to here. I have no idea why I made her hair so long. This is the part where I ignore my entire sketch and just do what I want. I think the whole concept for Cherry Drop was, if I remember correctly, when I was, like, first thinking about her lore and, like, who she knew and stuff, I think I was going off the phrase, like, the happiest people are often the saddest. So she covers it well. But she's just struggling right now mentally. Which is, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with struggling mentally. She just, at least she has a healthy outlet to kind of, get out her feelings, you know? And she has a kind of a trusted friend in Apple Crisp. She would never confess any of this to any of her Canterlot friends, you know? Like, she would never tell this to, like, Cinnamon or even Heartbeat. Obviously, she wouldn't confide shit in Heartbeat, but Heartbeat might catch on to what's going on. Heartbeat's pretty perceptive. So, Heartbeat might know. Or Heartbeat might see her sneaking off and stuff and being like, where are you going? Because, you know, Heartbeat's a bodyguard bouncer at the club. I think I did head too big syndrome again. I think instead of shrinking the head, I'm just gonna make the body bigger. Oh, that looks awful. It's fine. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. She's fine. We're fine. I think it's probably going to take longer because I decided to shade them for some asinine reason. As I hate myself, apparently. Yeah, gotta erase this. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna stress too much about it. If it's bad, it's bad. You know, it do be like that. Not much I can do about it. Oops. And see, talking about heartbeat made me want to draw her for H, so maybe that'll be who we do for H. But we'll see. Okay, I'm gonna use the mapping pen and just do this. There we go. Get it a little bit more. I don't know why her eyes are green. Her eyes should really be like the blue of her headphones. But I forgot to add the extra line for this. There we go. I've gotten better at drawing her headphones over the years. My first attempt at drawing her headphones was not fantastic. Because I never drew headphones before when I was drawing them initially. So this is her second reference sheet after I started adding in the little emotions over here. Ear cup, yeah. Luckily her hair isn't that much trouble to color. Some of my OCs have hair that is a pain in the ass to draw. And like I would always think like, oh my god, thank god I never have to animate this character because I think I would just die on the spot if I ever had to animate some of my characters. Don't know why her eyes are this color. No, that actually isn't awful. You know what? Yeah. I like the music note that I put on there. I was debating taking the shading off of the other two so I don't have to shade, but you know, whatever. I'm not like blending it or anything, so it doesn't really matter. Got to change the layer mode to multiply. Oops. I'll probably just like turn down the opacity if anything. Let's see. Usually I would blend this out, but I'm not going to because I'm lazy. Yeah, I'm just gonna like turn down the opacity on that and call it a day. And just do this weird outlining shading that I've been doing on everybody. Luckily I only got to shade one of the eyes, so that saves some time. Let's do this one. I find that sometimes if I use the same color, it kind of gets overwhelming. Like, in the shading. Like, if I just kept it on the green, like, sometimes it just gets jarring. So, I'd rather just color pick the colors that I'm, you know, shading, and then go from there. I feel like when we get towards the end of the alphabet, it might be tricky. I don't think I have any OCs that start with X, or even have X in their names. I'll just have to make one up. Not like this is useful info. Your view count keeps jumping and falling. I don't really care, I'm kind of just here to info dump. Kind of just here to talk about my sillies. There we go. I'm already thinking about what the next letter is. Is it bad that I don't know? Is it bad that I'm, like, struggling? Oh, it's D. Uh-huh. D's nuts. Alright, let's see. I wanted to make sure that my layers weren't fucked up. I think there's a lot of blue in here. Let's, like, give her a red highlight. There we go. Alright, that one's done. So for D, let's look at... Oops, that's the wrong window. I have too many tabs open. Let's see. So for D, we have a couple of options. Not a whole lot, actually. Let's do... Let's see, who has some lore? No, none of these guys have lore. Oh. Spring kinda has lore. None of my characters who start with D have lore. Oh god. Actually, Dark Talon does. We'll do Dark Talon. Dark Talon doesn't have a whole lot of lore, but they've got more lore than everybody else. Let me see if I have their... Let's see if I have their reference sheet open. Let's see, they're in Crag Clan. Dark Talon? Yes. I do have Dark Talon's reference. Awesome. I was worried I didn't. Alright, onwards to D, where we have Dark Talon. What was A again? A was Aspen. I don't know a persona called these nuts. A was Aspen. Aspen started as a self-insert D&D character and has evolved so far from there. Oh shit. And evolved so far that, like, he's just become... He is one of my... I want to say he is my comfort OC. Even though he's very heavily traumatized and not a nice guy. But you know what? It's fine. I was talking about him a little bit before while I was drawing him. If I run out of things to talk about with Dark Talon, I'll start talking about him again. But as far as Dark Talon goes, they are a part of Crag Clan, which is one of my fan clans. And they are kind of in the same vein as Cherry in that they are not an important character themselves. But they are, like, adjacent to important characters, so that's why they have a story. So, Dark Talon just recently retired. So they're an elder now. And they were very resistant to the idea for a long time. Because they're like, I'm still spry. I can still do things that the younger cats can do. And they very much cannot. They can't keep up. So they were, like, reluctantly retired. In the current story, I want to say they've reluctantly retired maybe, like, a couple of months before the main story starts. So Dark Talon is significant because they mentored the current, like, second in command, Quail Spots. And the reason why they did that is because the current leader of Crag Clan, Rystar, was deputy at the time, and saw that Quail Feather, who's the current second in command, was like a bully and very mean, and she was like, Rystar at the time. I still haven't decided on what her warrior name was, like what her warrior name was, but she was the deputy at the time, second in command. And she went to the leader and was like, "Hey, Quail Kit's gonna be a problem if we don't like rein her in like right now." And the leader was like, "Well, what do you suggest?" And Rystar, being very perceptive and knowing a lot about everybody, was like, "I think you should pair her with Dark Talon as a mentor, because Dark Talon will know how to handle her." And it happened. So Dark Talon trained Quailpaw, and of course, like at first, like Dark Talon was like, "Whoa, you're a bit spunky," but it wasn't their first rodeo with an apprentice. Like they've trained apprentices before. You know, like when there was like kind of a spunky apprentice, like they were like, "Yeah, Dark Talon, you can have that." And Dark Talon was like, "Why do I always have to have the spunky ones? Can't I just have one that's normal?" And Craiglin's like, actually not. Dark Talon helps Quailspot's kind of rein in her more bullying nature, although Dark Talon doesn't completely quell it. And to this day, no one can ever really completely quell Quailspot's kind of bully streak. But Quailspot's helped, well, Dark Talon helped Quailspots through a lot of tough times, especially since Quailspots lost her parents. Like, pretty soon into her apprenticeship, her parents are killed in a border skirmish. She has a really rough time with that. Like her way of coping with it, of Quailspot's way of coping with it, was to just absolutely throw herself into all of her duties and just like neglect herself personally, because she just didn't know how to deal with it. And Dark Talon was like, "Hey, stop that." And Quailpaw at the time was like, "I don't think I will. I'm just gonna, could we go on patrol? Could we go hunting? Could we go sparring?" And Dark Talon is like, "I actually, as your mentor, demand that you rest. That you take a fucking nap." Out of all of my characters, Dark Talon would say fuck. They would. I just think that's funny. They're like, if I had to describe their personality, it's like wine ant, you know. They're like the cool ant that everybody wants. But they are non-binary. They've been non-binary basically their whole life. And in my fan clans, you know, there's a lot of LGBTQ plus characters, so nobody really cares. Like it's just it's a normalized thing in my story. I think probably from a very young age, just like based on their personality, they probably knew they were non-binary. Like they just knew. They're a cat that's like very very sure of themselves and like very confident in what they are and what they do. Wow, I made their pupils way too big. Holy crap. Why did I make their pupils so goddamn big? Holy crap. I have trouble drawing like old age lines. Like how make look old? They're not like super old. But they're definitely up there in age. Their territory is like basically the fucking desert. So Quailspots still makes time for them. Like they're still really close, even though Quailspots is second in command now. They're still really close, and they like to go on walks together in the territory. And Quailspots actually comes to Dark Talon for advice. They're kind of like a pseudo parent to Quailspots. Even now, like Quailspots like really values their advice. I think if Quailspots ever does become leader, like they will talk to Dark Talon. She'll talk to Dark Talon a lot. But I don't know if Dark Talon will be alive when that happens. You know, if that happens. I haven't really thought about whether if Quail Spots actually becomes leader or not. Haven't gotten that far in my thought process. I don't think it would be good for anybody if it happened, though. Because Quail Spots is a fucking asshole. She'd be like, yeah, Thicket Clan, suck my nuts. We're going to war. she's too impulsive. I don't know why the fuck she was chosen as deputy. She's so impulsive, dude. Who let this character be second in command? Rystar, you gotta get it together. Like you cannot just let Quail Spots call people assholes all the time. You know what's so funny though? Like Quail Spots hate the Thicket Clan, right? Because they're trying to like constantly take their land and stuff. And like Quail Spots like makes fun of like Thicket Clan all the time. But Quail Spots also makes fun of Quail Spots also like makes fun of her own clanmates a lot, which is Rystar's like, you can't say that about your fellow clanmate. And Quail Spots is like, why not? Are you not embarrassed or shy about this? It's because it's been in my head for a long time and I don't get to talk about it a whole lot. So when the rare chances that I do get to info dump and talk about it, you know, like when my friends ask me about it, I get kind of embarrassed because I feel like I'm like monopolizing the conversation and like I don't know. Like I'm like, "Oh, they don't care about my sillies." Like only I really care about my sillies. So this way, oh, you know what? I just realized I do have a character that starts with X. I have Zhao, because I was talking about him the other day. Sorry, tangent. But because I don't get to talk about them a whole lot, like now this is kind of an outlet for me to talk about them without feeling like annoying or overwhelming. Like, cause sometimes I just feel like I annoy people, you know? I like Dark Talon's design, although I feel like their colors should be a little bit more dull because they're old, but you know. To each their own. Oh, this was back where I was still doing either pink noses or black noses. Yeah, I don't know where this, like, white patch came from. But, you know, I looked up references of, like, Calico or Torty Cats, because, like, I had an idea in my brain for what they looked like, but they didn't have a design for a long time. So I'm happy I finally got to design them at one point. Okay, what? Refer only to... Why? Why does it do this? I hate it when it does this. See a lot of these warriors characters especially are characters that I have come up with the name for first and then like designed them or thought about their story last. So like, you know, like with Quail Spots, I'm like, okay, I need a mentor for Quail Spots because she's an important character. And I need a character for Quail Spots who is significant in her life. And I was like, okay, cool, Dark Talon. And at first, Dark Talon was not going to be a nice character. Dark Talon with an that's why they have such a metal name, because Dark Talon was originally supposed to be a lot meaner, but they wound up, you know, that's not the direction that they wanted to go in, because you know, like I said, they're sure of themselves and they know what they are and what they want. You know, that's not what they wanted. I said, actually no, I was a, I wanted to say girl boss, but that's not correct because they're non-binary. What's the equivalent? A they boss? A them boss? I don't know. Yeah. Oh, this is gonna be hard to shade because they have a dark pelt. Oh gosh. I think I'll probably just do the ad and not anything else here. Oh god. This sucks. Doing a dark colored character. Did not think about the implications of this. I'm gonna fix the boxes at the end, by the way. I'm not gonna go through and fix them now. Thank God I didn't decide to color the liner, because then that would take forever. Okay, there you go. There's Dark Shallon. Cool. E. Oh god. I don't know if I have any characters that start with E. I should have done Eevee, but Eevee for E because he's got Eevee in his name. Hold on, I have to clean my glasses. There we go. Oh no, I fucked it up. I done goofed it. I have goofed it. I tried to clean my glasses and it made it even worse. Alright, let's first get rid of the E. Can't tell if there's still a smidgen of E there. There is still a smidgen of E. I can cover it up, actually. There we go. Okay. For E...
Ooh la la, ting tang, walla walla bing bang.
I do have a couple of E characters. Oh, I want to do Evergreen. I want to talk about Evergreen's lore. Because Evergreen actually has a lot of lore. So we're going back to ponies. Where's Evergreen's folder? Each one of my OCs has their own folder, so you're going to see me searching. Did I not have his reference sheet? I only have his chibi. That's fine, it still works. So Evergreen is one that I'm really excited to talk about because he actually has some significant lore, and I actually figured out a pretty sick link. So fun fact, in the 4th generation of My Little Pony, Earth ponies cannot do magic. So his lore started as I said, okay, I want to make Earth ponies that can do magic. Is where he started from. And so it really evolved from there into a society of Earth ponies who originally got lost in what's called the Whispering Woods, right? So they've gotten lost in the Whispering Woods, and they've gotten so lost that they're like, we can't get out of the Whispering Woods now. We have to stay here. We have to make a society. So they do. They make a society. They're like, we're gonna build a town in the middle of the woods. And slowly over time, as they're living in the Whispering Woods, they begin to find that they can do magic. And it's not immediate. It's kind of like a thing here and there. So they conclude that the powers of the forest must be, giving them magic, allowing them to do magic. So fun fact, like I said, in Generation 4, Earth ponies cannot do magic. In Generation 5, they can only do magic after the Unity crystals are restored. So Earth ponies can do magic. And so my link between those is Evergreen is kind of like a renowned hero. Evergreen, oh god, I'm trying to figure out how to explain Evergreen's lore while also explaining the lore that surrounds his society. So basically, the Earth ponies in Generation 5 are descendants of Evergreen and his tribe, I guess, his band, his village. And the Whispering Woods, basically, when the 3 pony races separated in Generation 5, the unicorns went to the Whispering Woods and found existing structures already inside and claimed them and renamed it to Bridalwood. The Earth ponies were no longer living there as of Generation 5 when the unicorns went and found the Whispering Woods, which they renamed to Bridalwood. So the reason why the Earth ponies were not there anymore is because Evergreen is, we're gonna go back. Evergreen is a young apprentice, part of the society. It's been many years since that society was founded. So they have like kind of a system in place, and they have like a mentor and apprentice kind of system in place. So you'll notice that he has leaves behind his ear. So when a pony completes their magical training, they get a flower crown or a leaf crown, something to symbolize their completion. And when he's and each pony specializes in a different type of magic. So for example, Evergreen is specializing in plant magic. So he can like make plants grow, and he's like really good at botany and all that jazz. So a young Evergreen one day happens upon a young Poison Ivy. Poison Ivy is when Evergreen first encounters him, Poison Ivy is on the cusp of kind of graduating. But his mentor, Firefly, won't give him his flower crown because Poison Ivy has been experimenting with fire lilies, and fire lilies are a poisonous plant. They are poisonous in real life, so fire lilies are poisonous, and Poison Ivy has been kind of messing around with it. And Firefly knows that he's been messing around with it, and they're like, I don't want to graduate you. And like, Poison Ivy's like, why not? And Firefly's like, because you're being irrational, and I do not think that this will be good if we let you do this. So eventually, and Evergreen actually witnesses this whole exchange. Evergreen witnesses this whole exchange, and after this whole exchange kind of takes place, Poison Ivy's like, well, I'm gonna show them. I'm gonna show them all that I can be so powerful. I'm gonna figure out the secret of the fire lily. Fun fact, my MLP OCs have titles, so Poison Ivy's title is actually the fire lily. So he's like, I will figure out the secret to these fire lilies, and I will be a renowned hero. I will be the hero of the society. Right? Of this society. So, eventually, and Evergreen's like, wow, that's so cool. I want to be just like him. I hope I want him to be my mentor when I'm old enough to start my training. And so that happens. Evergreen is appointed to Poison Ivy, and Poison Ivy still retains his kind of brash, cocky, bully kind of attitude. And Evergreen's kind of a shy boy. He's pretty shy. He's pretty reserved. He doesn't really talk to a lot of people. He's really close with his mom. His mom doesn't have a name. I'm sorry, I haven't thought about that. But he's really close with his mom because he doesn't have a dad in the picture. So he kind of sees Poison Ivy as like his sort of pseudo father, if you will. And Poison Ivy's like, yeah, kid, I'm kind of just using you. Like, I don't care. I'm just using you for my research and stuff. So Poison Ivy and Evergreen are mentor and apprentice now, and Evergreen's kind of coming to his own. Actually, he's actually like learning a lot. He's actually becoming more powerful than Poison Ivy, and Poison Ivy sees this and is like, what the fuck do you think you're doing? And Evergreen's like, I'm planting plants. Evergreen's like, I'm gardening. So one day Evergreen comes back from whatever the fuck he's doing. I don't know how this starts. But anyway, Poison Ivy one day decides, today's the day. Today's the day I'm going to enact my grand evil plan. Yeah, my evil scheme. So they do. So he does. And his evil scheme, the way that he sets it up is that he replaces so like I said, when the ponies of this society graduate, they get flower crowns. So he starts replacing all the flower crowns with fire lilies. And when he replaces them with fire lilies, he's able to mind control whoever's wearing the crown. So he starts with a couple of people, gets the flower crowns on them, has them under control. And so he's able to basically turn the entire society into mindless zombies who obey him, right? And he's like, yes, I have shown everybody that I am the most powerful and nobody can stop me. And Evergreen comes back and he's like, what? What did you do to all my friends? What did you do to my mom, bro? And Poison Ivy's like, oh, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You can join me. I won't put a flower crown of fire lilies on you. If you just agree to, be my kind of a second in command, but not really. Like, if you just decide to obey everything, I won't turn you into a mindless zombie drone. And Evergreen is like, I don't think so. I don't think this is right. Like, I don't think you should turn our entire society into mindless zombie drones. And Poison Ivy looks at him, goes, okay then, is that your choice? And Evergreen is like, yeah, it is. And so Poison Ivy looks at him and goes, all right, get him, and sends the fucking zombie horde after him. And Evergreen, in his panic, he's been trying to perfect a teleportation spell. Now he's very highly involved in plant magic, so teleportation is not really a part of his skills. He doesn't really know teleporting, but he's like, if there was any time for my teleportation spell to work, this would be the time. And it does work. So he is able to teleport out and get out. And Poison Ivy's like, fuck! So once Evergreen kind of comes to, he's like in the middle of a field. And he looks, and you know what? No one has ever ventured really out of the forest ever since the original group of Earth Pony Explorers got lost in it. So this is like, he only knows about the outside world from like scary stories his mom told him. Kind of Rapunzel style, but like his mom's not telling it out of mean. It's just like nobody knows. Nobody knows what the world is like out there. So Evergreen is like, oh my god, all my friends and family are mind controlled. I have to stop them. But how do I stop them? And Evergreen is like, well, I guess I'll have to get some help because like I certainly am not powerful enough to do this on my own. I don't even have my flower crown. So he starts traveling. He starts traveling and he's like, yes, I need to get other people. I need to get other people involved in this and I need their help. So he goes and he actually gets to Canterlot and he's very lost. It's a very much fish out of water experience. Everybody's yelling at him. He's like, sorry, sorry, sorry. Oh my god, sorry. Like he's very much like not understanding what's going on. He would like poke people and be like, what are you doing? Like just generally very much a fish out of water. And so I haven't really decided. I think Apple Crisp and Lily River are a part of the team that he assembles, but he eventually like wanders into Lily River's flower shop because he's like, oh thank god, something familiar to me, flowers. And he basically like collapses on Lily's couch and is like, help me, you have to help me, guys. And so like he doesn't do that because he's shy. He's a shy boy. He wouldn't do that. But he's like, how do I bring this up? My whole society is kind of evil and turned against me. Temporarily evil and turned against me. So hearing that, the ponies hear that he kind of recruits into this motley crew, and he's like, okay, we'll all take down Poison Ivy together, guys. We'll take him down, and we'll free everybody. And it'll be great, and then I'll get my flower crown, and it will be good. And so I haven't really thought about like all the details and stuff, but all you need to know is they go back, they have a big showdown. Poison Ivy actually temporarily sends Evergreen into like some kind of like, I don't know what you would call it, realm, trapped realm, like different realm for like a couple of minutes. I don't know, a couple hours. I don't know how long it is in the real world, but Evergreen is trapped in there. And then he's like, oh my god, I have made friends, and friendship is powerful. That means I can get out of here. I didn't draw the rest of his neck. Oh my god, I forgot this. Yeah, so he eventually gets out of whatever fucking state, whatever weirdo kind of realm Poison Ivy sends him to. And Poison Ivy is like, holy fuck, how'd you get out of my realm. I banished you. Poison Ivy's like, I banished you. Like, how the fuck did you get out? And like, Poison Ivy's like, you know, like for a long time, people, you know, everybody told me like, don't trust the outside. The outside is bad. The outside is dangerous. But the outside is actually good, and there are good people willing to help. You know, they're like he gives basically a Twilight Sparkle-esque friendship speech to Poison Ivy, and Poison Ivy is not amused in the slightest. Poison Ivy's like, yeah, okay, weirdo. Also, I made his hair way too short. His hair is way longer. Yeah, so Poison Ivy like starts sicking the zombies onto them, and they're like, "Oh my god, we're getting overwhelmed." And Evergreen performs some huge magical feat. Don't ask me what the fuck he does, but basically it ends up in a showdown between him and Poison Ivy, and like Poison Ivy's like walking around him, being like just imagine if you just like obeyed me and like and did what I told you to do, like we wouldn't have had to, things wouldn't have had to end this way. And so Evergreen performs his big magical feat, and somehow removes the fire lilies from everybody, and yay, they're not under mind control anymore. You missed the whole zombie mind control. So anyway, Evergreen, when everybody comes to, they're like, "What happened?" And Evergreen's like, "Oh my god, you guys turned into zombies. You guys turned into mindless zombie drones. And it was bad, but it's okay because I went on the outside and I got people to help." And they're like, "Oh my god, you went on the outside? You went to the outside? Like, that's crazy. Like, what did you experience?" And Evergreen is like, "Actually, guys, like, we can leave this forest." You know, like Evergreen's like, "Guys, the outside world is actually not as scary as we've been told. We've just been told things because it's been the norm and we've been afraid to challenge the norm. But we need to look outside the box." And then he kind of brings up like he kind of like points out the crew that he's assembled from like the outside world, and he's like, "Oh, these are these people." I forgot how the fuck his markings work on his face. I think it's that. Anyway, he's like, "Yeah, guys, these guys are really cool." So eventually, this leads to Poison Ivy is banished, banished permanently, and Evergreen is like, "Well, you don't have to be banished. Like we can work it out." And Poison Ivy's like, "Fuck you," and leaves. And so Evergreen is appointed like new head of society or whatever. And when he goes, and when, like I said, when they graduate, quote unquote, they get a flower crown. And Evergreen looks at the flower crown and he's like, "This is all I've ever wanted, is this flower crown. But now that I've gone through this, and you guys are giving me this honor, I don't think I'm going to take it." So he never gets a flower crown because he refuses. Because he refuses the flower crown, because he's like, "This is a symbol of our old ways. We should embrace the new." Right? We should embrace the new and not be afraid to challenge our perceptions of other people and other things. And so that eventually leads to a lot of the characters, a lot of the townspeople spend more time on your Instagram. I don't use Instagram. Even my personal Instagram, I don't really use. So that influences a lot of the ponies to start going out, like out of the woods and interacting with the outside world. And then over time, slowly, they stop returning to the woods. So by the time Generation 5 comes around, there is nobody left in these woods. And they have all left and like assimilated back into normal society. So that's why when the initial split of the races happen in the initial race splits happen in G5, that's how the unicorns were able to discover Bridalwood, or the Whispering Woods, and rename it to Bridalwood and claim all of these structures that were previously a part of this society. And Evergreen is hailed a hero for a while. Like they pass around his story, and like he's a good guy. He's a good guy. He starts out as the shy apprentice and ends up the hero. The unlikely hero. It's kind of the unlikely hero trope is his story. Where, like, he's like the last one that anybody would expect to do anything, but he does it. So I just realized that I did Warrior Cat style colored eyes for him when that's not correct. Yeah, so that's his story. So he has a lot of supplemental lore about his societal ways. His lore is heavily integrated into his society more than him. But I actually wrote a short story for him, and I've gotten some sick art fight attacks for him. He seems to be a popular character on my art fight, and I don't know why. So that's Evergreen. Jeez. I never really thought that out of, like, I think him and Beasting have the most art fight attacks on art fight. And I never thought that, like, he would be popular because his story has changed so much from his original inception, because originally Poison Ivy was a good guy. And then when I was concepting him, I heard the song Make You Proud from Tangled the series. And then I was thinking about that, and I was like, man, this would make a good animatic, you know? And then I was like, man, but what character would this fit? Like, I don't really have a character that would fit this. And then I was like thinking about it, and I was like, well, Evergreen wants to make Poison Ivy proud, so that kind of fits. And then, like, the story kind of evolved from there. It evolved from there, and it evolved into this crazy mind control zombie story. And about, like, you know, trusting people and adapting to change and all of that, and, like, not being afraid to change. You know, embracing the change is about, that's his major story. Evergreen is a character that would have a hard time, like, accepting change, you know, because he's been told he's a follower, you know. He's been told certain things his whole life, and he believes them his whole life. And, like, the things that he's being told are not bad by any means. Like, he's not been told like bad shit, but he's just been told more uninformed shit. Like, he's more misinformed than anything else, and it takes him actually, like, going out into the world and seeing, like, it firsthand, like, witnessing it, to actually, like, be like, oh, actually what I've been told is wrong, and I should bring back the word. I am the messenger. So that's him. Let's see about F. I do love Evergreen, though. Such a good lad. He's a good boy. Let's see. What was it? F. Let's see. Oh, I only have a couple. And I'm going to do Fox Tuft because I've actually been obsessed with drawing him. I think I might have his reference sheet open still. Yep. I do have his reference sheet. So Fox Tuft is my warrior Sona. He's my only Sona that isn't BB, but whatever fandom they're a part of. He actually has a different name, so... And this is his third redesign, and I'm actually pretty happy with it. Actually pretty happy with this redesign. Especially, I was like, oh, I've unintentionally made him a male calico, but it works because he's trans. Like me. So, unintentionally works. The Fox Tuft is currently the deputy of SkyClan, which means basically he's second in command. And he is very agile, very fast, but very quick to anger. And he's always got kind of leaves in his fur from climbing. Which is very funny. So he was born. He has a sibling. You know what? I did have lore for him back when he was a girl, back when I was a girl, but that lore is like really outdated. Um, and so I don't really have updated lore for him at all. So I'll have to work on that. But I do know that like a key point of his story is that like he's constantly being underestimated at every turn. You know, just constantly being like just made undermined, undervalued. You know, cuz he wasn't a super confident cat in the beginning of his life. And it took him a long time to realize like, hey, I am worthy. I am valued, I am worthy, and I am loved. And that's kind of, you know, back when I was a girl, yeah. So his story is like really personal to me, I guess. Cause like I had to go through that same kind of realization of like, you know, you got chalky milk? Nice. Yeah, I kind of had to go through that same character growth of like realizing like, hey, people actually like me for me and not like, you know, they like who I am and I should have given them a chance sooner. Cuz like I had severe social anxiety growing up, if you can believe it. Like so much so that like I wouldn't even want to sneeze because I thought it would be drawing attention. If I dropped my pencil in class and it was my only pencil, I would not write for the rest of the class because I felt like if I got up and bent down to pick it up, I would be like being a whore. Like, is how I felt, basically. So I had severe social anxiety. I also had a pretty toxic friendship for a while. And because of my social anxiety, I didn't have any other friends, so I stayed in that relationship for way longer than I should have, honestly. Um and it wasn't great. It wasn't a great relationship, and I I don't know how that person is. Um I don't know how that person is now. I don't know where they are or what they're doing. But, you know, I just I hope that they're happy and they're not sitting around blaming other people for their problems, which is what they would do to me a lot. Is they wouldn't like for example, they wouldn't do their homework or they wouldn't study for a test, and they'd be like, okay, well, I got a bad score on this test because I didn't study. And I would be like, well, why didn't you just study? You know, I got like a 90, you know, and because I studied. And she would be like, well, you would never understand because you're rich, you know. She came from kind of a lower income kind of family, you know, a single mother kind of family. And I think she resented me for having, you know, a stable home life. And, you know, a friend shouldn't resent somebody for something beyond their control, you know? Like, I think she simultaneously hated me but wanted complete control over me because I was the one thing she could control. Like, she couldn't control any of her circumstances, you know, in her life, in her personal life. So I think she saw me as the one thing that she could control because you know, I was shy and easily manipulated, and you know, I desperately wanted, you know, to have a friend, to have somebody to talk to like, you know, have somebody to hang out with on the weekends. You know, I really wanted somebody like a friend, you know? but I think she saw me as more of a pawn, which kind of sucks, you know? It's like, I genuinely, you know, there was good moments and there was bad moments, but I think that's every relationship, you know? There's the good and the bad, but the bads were really bad and the goods weren't. The goods were not frequent. Let's just say that. I don't wanna go too deep into it. I'm drawing a fucking warrior cat so soon it's gonna make me upset. But hey, look, a cat. Hey, look, a warrior cat, man. Look at this. Look, fox tuft. Haha. A funny cat. Funny cat character, guys. God. I didn't, sorry. I didn't mean to get all weird. All weird and emotional. Sorry. And, anyways, it's Saturday, guys. I'm trying to divert the subject. Somebody please say something. Somebody do something. Somebody do something silly. Somebody do something silly, goofy. Somebody talk about something else, please. So I can stop feeling weird. So I can stop feeling weird and sad. Oh, God. Now, Bryn, you have to... Fog? Do you mean frog? The fact the more colorful the frog, more poisonous it is? Yeah, I knew that. At one point, I wanted to be a wildlife rehabilitator, so I used to go to wildlife rehabilitation camp. I used to read a lot of books on animals. Definitely didn't influence me at all today. Yes. Yes, it is. Thank you. Yeah, I wanted to go. I was looking. I actually like wanted to go to wildlife rehabilitation college for like a long time. Like before I was on the internet and everything, like that's what I wanted to do because I really loved animals. I still like animals a lot today. But I don't think I would make a good rehabilitator just because I would get too attached to all the animals that I see. But yeah, I interned at a zoo. I went to wildlife rehabilitation camp, for a couple summers in a row. I remember we got to take home, every year we got to take home like a baby starling to not raise, but like rehabilitate. And the one that I got assigned my first year could fly. And absolutely McFucking hated me. This bird hated me so much, right? So because the bird hated me so much, it would fly up, and I had to feed it in the bathroom. Because if I didn't feed it in the bathroom, it would fly away. So this bird would fly up onto the shower rod, but like it couldn't hang on to the shower rod, so it would end up falling, and I would have to catch it. And I went back the next day and I was like, this one can fly. I'm not able to feed it. It won't let me near it to feed it because it's older. So they gave me a new one. They gave me a babier one. Like didn't even have its eyes open. You used to have a bat? Oh my gosh. That doesn't... And she didn't get rabies? That seems dangerous. Found an injured bet, it died because the injuries were too bad for it. Yeah, but like she didn't contract rabies at all? Wow, that's crazy that she didn't contract rabies. Jeez, we nearly finished a full row. The bat was not infected like that? I thought they were all, like, kind of carriers of rabies. Was my understanding. Every day in my life we had some pet. Oh, that's good. Alright, we're gonna actually transition over to Overwatch now. Transition. Get it? Because I'm trans. We're gonna go to Overwatch because I need a break from... I need to, stop talking about my emotions, TM. I need to stop talking about my emotions, so we're gonna update the stream. Let's update this. Air life, 3 dogs, 4 cats, guinea pigs, bunnies, chameleons, fish, and parrots. Oh my gosh. That's a lot. That's a lot of shit. Where is Overwatch? Oh, well, there it is. There we go. Alright, let's get our logo up here. I had to change the, You nearly had parrots? Oh my gosh. We've changed the Twitch tags. Now we must change the... to change the tags on... There we go. Alright, we've changed all the tags there. We should be good now. I am going to grab a soda, though, to drown my sorrows. Hold on. Stop and gave my pigs some hay as well. You hear meowing, my cat's flipping out for some reason. What? 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 You can't say that, I'm streaming. Alright. We are so back. The person who did my panels is also making me some overlay screens, so we're gonna see that soon. Man, it's been a long time since I've played Overwatch because Marvel Rivals took over my life for a hot second there. I don't know what my progression is at. I have to remember, like, how to play. That's just 5. I want to see where I'm at in the... I don't remember, like, if I won or lost or what. Silly goose! It's a goose on the loose! He's a goose! Oh, they insta-lock Lucio. We love to see it. Guess I will play Moira. Oh, hold on, my mom's calling.
Our minds are shackled. Submission is the key.
Setting my equalizer to absolute destruction.
How do you like me now?
Knowledge is its own reward.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 1. Capture the objective.
Hey there.
On with it. Pain is inevitable. Reforming you. Bothersome. An eldritch blessing. You will be redeemed. You cannot escape me. Need a moment to recharge. Big stagger left. Preparing yourself in a makeup. Let shadow consume you.
Hello, I'm back. Sorry. My mom was having a whole ass conversation with me. I don't want to get hooked here. Oh, no fucking way. Fucking grenade, dude. Don't worry. Thanks, I'm glad. Oh god, don't die, please. We just gotta control the point. Really can't lose. I might have to go Kiriko.
Enemy spotted.
Anti. I am out of healing. It's pretty low. Oh god. Well. That's that. Well. Oh god, my fucking cast is 1-4.
Time again.
What a game to come back to.
At feast.
Oh jeez.
Reforming you.
Best round lost.
Well, this is certainly a game and a half to come back to.
Score 0-1.
Jeez.
You can't hide.
Okay.
I gave up my father's empire.
I'll find my own.
You're gonna hear me crack open the
Alongside
Dr.
it.
Beppy. Okay, let's see if Kiriko helps
5,
with the anti.
3,
Maybe I go on it.
1.
Never mind, I go on it.
Capture the objective.
Because we have a Genji now.
Let's be honest. That could have gone better. But we can still turn it around.
Yeah, that's right, Lucio. We can still turn it around.
Clear out.
break that wall real good. Oh, okay. He just fucking headshot me over the wall.
I still have some fight in me.
Bro.
We need to attack the objective.
I just got you, man. Bruh. Oh god. Fight it, the Lord. Fuck you, Jess. No, Savage! Please don't. Genji, what are you doing, bro?
I'd stay down. Clear out.
Speed up, everyone!
Hog?
Go inside.
Hog? Hello?
It's go time.
Reloading. Genji's gonna come eat my ass in like 2 seconds.
Hog left.
Oh god. Hog's dead. Bitch. There's somebody here.
Careful. Enemy in sight.
69%. Or what? Oh, their point capture. Please don't die, guys. We have the nano blade. I don't know if I trust this Genji, honestly.
It's high tide.
Get him. Okay, maybe even.
Hold the point.
I'm not finished.
Bondify.
Over there.
Bro, I did my nade and it didn't go off. I don't know if y'all saw that. Oh, that's like a ping thing or what? I restarted my router this morning, so hopefully I shouldn't have any weird ping issues anymore.
It's go time. Calculated.
I'm reloading. Buddy, I am focusing on the tank on the point and not your 9 and 9 ass.
Genji behind.
Bye, Lucio. I'll leave you alive. Why are you all chasing a fucking Genji? Stop it. Guys, the point.
Hog on point.
Okay. Who the fuck? I just missed that nade point blank, dude. Oh, I'm lagging. No.
Take the point.
I lagged.
I won't give in.
Go, ball, go.
I'm not letting go of the objective.
I'm almost there. Just
It's
slip,
high tide.
slip. Oh no.
You guys won that.
Holy crap. I distracted that on long enough. I can nano Savage, I think. I'm gonna stay here, no one's gonna bother my ass. Unless they nano blade me. It's entirely a possibility.
Tango inside. It's go time.
Oh, what? Okay. I didn't even see him.
Hog one, hog one.
Okay, he did something funky. Nice.
Nice.
Let's go.
Round 2.
Our Genji's being a goose. Bit of a goose.
Score 1-1.
Being a bit of a goose on the loose.
Who's your favorite hockey team?
I'm more of a basketball person.
Not a fan of your home team.
I'm gonna
find
go here because
myself
I'm
with
most
words in
definitely
my
gonna get
mouth.
fucking no. Here goes just the smarter choice, TM. So.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 3. Capture the objective.
This is it, everyone. Final round.
Oh, they have a Jericho now. Sylviana? You do. Oh. Good job, Hog. You win tonight. Good job, buddy. Okay. Why would you continue to peek those?
The objective.
They're taking the objective.
Oh god. Why did I continue to peek those? Awkward moment. I'm coming. I'm coming. Come here. Come here. Come here. Somebody. Thank you. What? Reaper TP'd and then he rubber banded back into me. Bro. Why would I TP into their backline? Yep, I lose you. Hog is eating all of Cassidy's heals.
The breeze brings relief.
Where's my whole team? Oh, where are they?
It's high tide.
The spring flows anew. I'm with you. My ultimate is ready. Join me. Let the
Okay. Okay. Cool. Bro, this is just a hog gap. Wait, we don't have B?
We've
What?
got this.
It's just a fucking team gap, I think.
Under my protection.
I don't think you can go that way at all.
I'm restored.
What?
Defeat.
Okay. Yeah, that was just a team gap moment. What the fuck?
Play
Dude,
of the
15
game.
and 12, 13 and 11. My Lucio died 11 times. Ugh. Hey, what was I at? Probably bottom of the barrel. Oh. Wait, how the fuck? Wait, on Master 5? What? That should tell you how long it's been since I fucking played this game. I didn't even remember what fucking rank I was. It do be like that. You know what? We have to have a bad game. We have to have a bad game in order to have the good games, you know? Oh, can I unlock a jade weapon? I can. Jade or Matra might look good. Okay, thanks for stopping by. I might get a Jade Mercy. That's probably what I'm gonna do. Yes. That's awkward. I don't know if I got it.
Prepare to attack.
Oh,
Select
they
your
have the
hero.
good. Oh, god damn it. Damn. I usually like to play Glory here. We have a Doomfist though, so I'm not 100% certain if this is the play. But, you know, we try. Let's try it.
I carry my burdens alone. Hello.
I don't know if my Mercy
I promise, I won't
gun went
spill any
through.
of Talon's secrets.
Do you know what happened to the last man I trusted?
You know what? That's fine.
Keep chasing me. I'll chase after you, Baptiste. I will chase after you, my beloved. He's my special little Blorbo. You know what? For being one of my favorite characters, I don't play him really at all.
The best laid plans have
Him and
backup
Lucio are
plans.
two of my favorite fucking characters, and they're like my two least played supports. It's actually really funny.
5, 4, 3,
The duality of man.
1.
I am severely lagging.
Escort the payload.
Killing pile on the floor.
I don't know what's going on with my internet lately. Like, even when I'm not streaming, it's ass. Oh. Oh, ruh-roh.
Positioning healing pylon.
I'm gonna put my phone here. I can't hit a shot because I'm lagging.
Enemy spotted.
Oh no.
Area denial.
Imagine hitting a single shot. Could not be me.
Thanks for the help.
Got him. Never mind. I did hit a single shot. He has right click. He can try right click my ass. My goal is to not be right click.
Injuries are insufferable.
Where's the turret? Oh, it's right here.
No one can hide from my
Are they just moving it?
Positioning healing pylon.
Oh, okay. Bitch! I remember you from last game, you fuck. You're not hooking my ass. You're not hooking my ass, bro.
Stay near my pylon.
I guess I'm payload bitch. I guess I'm cart bitch. Well. Have fun, you guys. Have fun up there. Are you winning? Oh, I am on fire somehow.
Healing pylon out.
Yeah, do that. Bye, Doom. Why don't you just ult?
Positioning healing pylon.
Pylon. Oh, bye.
Changing my pylon's location. Not so fast.
I think they know.
Stay near my pylon.
Oh, fuck. Interesting.
No perderé el rumbo otra vez.
Come here, beans on beans. Give me them beans. Show me them beans. Ow.
Positioning healing pylon.
This ends now.
Oh, did I hit things?
Enemy turret ahead.
Okay. I lagged so bad.
Enemy turret destroyed.
Oh my god, my ping is 112. Bro, 120.
Hello.
It's so weird because, like, people will be like, oh, it's because you're streaming, but it's not. My ping is like this even when I'm not streaming. It's weird.
No one can hide from my sight.
Injuries are insufferable.
What? Wait, they have a Sombra?
I'm moving the payload.
What the fuck? I like...
I'm on fire.
Fair enough. Widow? Like for whomst? Whomst is the Sombra. Oh, bye, Bap. I got you, buddy.
Positioning healing pylon. Enemy over here.
What? Did he hook somebody? Oh, they're on break now? I'm bashing? They're changing their whole comp. What do they think that's going to do? What? Where the fuck did he come from? And he lived, holy crap. That's sad. Might go on but I'm probably gonna get dove by Sombra.
My pylon is down.
You get her? Oh.
Payload moving.
Oh, I fucked up. You know, they don't have a Kiriko now, so I can just ult. Oh, I fucking missed. Okay. I'm lagging so bad. Holy crap.
Positioning healing pylon. Enemy here. No time for games. Let's move this thing.
No one can hide.
It's go time. Engaging enemy force. Can't help you. I'm recharging.
Nice.
Stay near my pylon.
The pylon up here. Rip. Makes my pylon so low. Get him. Get the tracer. Get the tracer. Y'all want to see something?
I'll find my own path.
See something crazy? I can TP from here.
I'm with you.
Nice invitation for you. Know that.
I'm acceptable.
I'm lagging. Bro, I'm healing somebody and they're like, my healing is going across the fucking map.
Score.
I don't know if you can tell.
3
Holy
to
crap.
0. Switching sides.
I'm gonna do Alari still.
I carry my burdens alone.
When have I not?
Doofus just pulls out a whole fucking fist and just starts reciting it. I think that would be really funny.
I promise I won't spill any of Talon's secrets.
Do you know what happened to the last man I trusted?
You know what?
You know what?
Fine. Keep chasing me. I will, Bap. I will. To the end of time.
Five.
4, 3, 2, 1. Blast
Attackers
off.
incoming.
I'm gonna get sniped. I stay here.
Stop the payload.
That's the real question of the day. Yep. No, don't jump up in the air, Bap. Holy crap. no way. Oh, I love you.
The payload's moving. Stop them.
Put the pylon in here. Ah. Damn it.
Not so fast.
I'm gonna do Kiriko.
I'll find my own path.
Oh my god. Damn.
Under my protection.
The payload has reached the checkpoint.
Breaking them down.
Watch out, gamers. Please don't jump up, Bap. What are you doing? Oh my god. Careful. He has walls, you know.
Carried on the wind.
Ow. Okay. Bro, if you can't beat the Widow, fucking swap, dude. Just go like Tracer or something, or Genji, or Diver. Dude. Widow, you need to swap. You're not winning the 1v1s.
I'm on fire. Soothing your wounds.
Thank you.
Let them out.
Stay down. What he? Sniper's fire. Heads down. Feels like sunlight, huh? Go time. Enemy here.
Why are you in their walls?
Take them out.
Well, okay. Well,
My ultimate is ready. Join me. My gift to you. Let the Kitsune guide you.
Stay near the immortality field.
You're all good. I'm on fire. Rats, Fox, got one here.
oh, lag. Oh my god.
Keep your head down.
Oh my god, my ping is going up to 400. Holy shit.
Restoring balance.
Damn.
Now you see me? Now you don't. Regenerating.
Apagando las luces.
Okay.
Carried on the wind. Kitsune no kagizume o tokiramate.
Ow.
Kaiki. Kare Ginger protects you.
Let them out.
I feel all warm inside.
I got you, buddy.
Over there. Damn it. My gift to you. Now go get him. Catch you later.
Got him.
I'm on fire.
Fuck you.
I didn't.
Oh, they're back on Torb.
Join me.
Bro was fucking shit up on Widow and just decided
I've got
to start
you.
throwing. Okay. Doom, please.
See me? Now you don't.
Yeah, please don't die.
Ready to activate the EMP.
Oh my gosh. Another bot. Got your land. Go.
My ultimate is ready. Join me. Good to go. Let me guide you. Where's all that payload?
Damn it. Okay,
Captain Kamari, reporting
we're
for
kind of
duty.
even here. Maybe? No. I will stall. I tried.
That might have been like the worst EMP I've ever seen.
Our EMP or their EMP?
Complete.
Beyond bot. Beyond that.
Score 3-3. Switching sides.
It's not your land. Go. Best viewers. Get out of here, homie.
I'll find my own path.
What experience do you possibly bring to this mission?
Last week, my friends and I sank a Hashimoto party boat.
So,
Nothing.
nothing.
Hola.
Alright. Gotta lock in. Lock in and stop lagging is what I need. That's what I need to do. God
I
damn.
think I can make this worth my time.
Sparkling waters are
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attack commencing.
the payload is progressing
Escort the payload.
Draw strength from nature.
Enemy on site.
Jesus.
60 seconds remaining.
I was healing you. I don't know what you want. The hog is just...
Help me move the payload.
I'm lagging. I wasn't fucking lagging.
30 seconds remaining.
Under my protection. Our time is up. Gracias.
That party was boring. Tema comprometido.
Washed away.
Oh my god. I don't think I can stream anymore after this. This lag is awful.
Let's get the payload going. Now go get him.
If only my guy didn't fucking go Widow when he was doing absolutely fucking nothing on Widow that last round. And decided, yes, I will be useless once again. Holy crap.
Score 3-3. Switching sides.
Jeez.
I'll find my own path.
Alright.
I'm with you.
I hope they put up a fight.
It's not... I mean, it's still winnable. We just have to hold it, basically. We just have to have Beans not fucking lose every single 1v1 and die 14 times in 15
Can't
minutes.
change the world
you
by
know?
following all the rules.
Hola.
It do be like that. Doom, what are you doing? Oh me. Please.
Peace.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Stop the payload.
Stall that payload, or else.
Just not even gonna peek it.
Sniper. I keep my head down.
Just don't even peek it, Anna. What are you doing?
Yo, Summer, are you, what the fuck?
Carried on the wind.
60 seconds remaining.
Just don't even peek it, homies. Okay, or peek it. I knew Anna was gonna get fucking sniped.
Hey. Washed away. The breeze brings relief.
Oh, okay. Okay. I got hooked through their entire team. Anna's coming back. Just chill out.
Seconds
Got
remaining.
this.
Just chill out. Just chill out. Just chill out. Please.
Victory is nearly ours.
Oh. Good job, Beans.
On my way. On my way. I'm here.
Please stop dying.
I slept the target.
10 seconds remaining.
Catch you later.
Oh. You're welcome for that fucking Suzu, you son of a bitch.
Open fire.
Take this.
Area denied. I'm on.
I'm reloading and lagging.
Let's trade some names.
It's go time.
Can't stop me now.
Holy crap. Actually, I won that. Damn!
Victory.
The lag is real right now. Ugh. I don't know how the fuck we won that.
Play of the game.
No way that Widow got play of the game. Holy shit. That's a little bit crazy. Oh, it did go through. Awesome. Okay, but that's ugly. I like the golden one better. I regret this. I regret this decision massively. I want to look at what it looks like with RAM. Diesel Baron? Oh my gosh. Yeah, I still like Primordial the best for him. My Skrunkly. My Skrunko. He's just so silly. He's just so silly. Oh, did I get the Widow skin yet? I haven't got it yet. Bro. Azure Flame, this is just Sonic Hanzo. This is just Hanzo but Sonic. Ice Cream Venture. Oh my god. Oh my god, look at them. Oh, they got brain freeze. They're so cute. I love them. Martini. Oh, this guy's just called Oop. And that Oop is what he says. You know what? I feel like playing Mercy. So I'm going to.
Hello.
I'll be right. Humans are a blight and a weakness. They must not hinder us.
Honestly, can I say something? Can I say something? Now I'm not feeding you, but can I say something? I think this Mercy Mystic is mid. I don't like it.
These people move past the crisis so quickly. I envy that.
I am empowering you.
I don't think the Mythic is good. That's my hot take for today.
5, 4, 3, 2.
I'd much rather use other skins.
Incoming.
It is time for somebody to get sniped instantly.
Let's keep each other safe.
Monkey? Monkey? Did he DC? What?
Damage intensified.
Okay.
Not let you fall.
Oh. Okay. What the fuck? He just killed everybody. My monkey wasn't soft throwing for some reason.
That won't be enough to stop me.
Ash, where you going?
Sustaining augmentation. Stop playing around and get him off the
You're never gonna let me cook again? Can't believe this.
Let me tend to that. We're not done here.
I'm healing you, monkey. Ow. Okay, Anna got doomed this. She's crazy. Not crazy with it.
I get the idea. Here I am.
Oh no. We just need to regroup. We need to stop going in. Stop going in. Just stop. Just stop going in, man.
It's high tide.
I'll teach them the meaning of pain.
Oh, please do something. He's just gonna ult.
I'm here to support. Need some assistance?
She's gonna res it.
Feeling more powerful?
Yep.
What we with I appreciate the support.
Step right. Meteor strike.
We could solo bob them. We bombed and we didn't even kill anybody with it. What is going on right now?
Cut off the payload.
Jesus.
Adaptive circuits engaged.
Heroes never die.
I just wanted to have a chill mercy game. Something. Okay. I have to do everything around here, I guess.
I'll find my own path.
Nanobase administered.
Yep, I gotta do everything around here, I guess. Come here, buddy.
Like a gentle rain.
Come here, homie. I do not
What we
die.
Tremble before me.
Left.
Oh, whoever woke him.
Meteor strike.
Carried on the wind.
Who woke him? I don't know who the fuck woke him, but whoever did it.
Complete.
God. Who woke him up?
Score 0.
Why my team's so shit?
Switching sides. Prepare to attack. Select your hero.
I guess I'll do Anna. There will be an attempt. Alright, team. We have to fucking figure it out.
I will break this world. Just as sheep must have a shepherd, Numbani must have me.
I never heard that voice line before. That's sick.
Your worth is a hypothesis. Prove it.
Talking to me? Talking to me, homie? Oh, they finally fixed this. What?
I hope they put up a
I guess it's
fight.
been a hot second since I've been on New Money, honestly. Hot second since I've played Overwatch in general. Wait, let's see. Savannah Adventure. Huh! Venture. Venture Overwatch mentioned.
5,
We stand.
4, 3, 2, 1. Attack commence.
Yeah, you're gonna get echo
Capture
gapped.
objective A.
The enemy is here.
There's somebody up there. It sounds like gas.
I've got you. Over here.
Can't see anybody. Oh, okay. That's fine. New windows.
Securing the point. Fight until you lost.
Oh, Genji. Okay. Imagine if Genji didn't fucking jump off the map and we had 3 people and capped it. Imagine that. Crazy.
This is not
Nice one, Genji. Fucking nice. Dude. Alright, we're up by 1. We should go. Behind the car.
Relocating mercy.
I didn't even realize the echo was there, to be honest.
Adaptive circuit engaged. Helden sterben nicht.
They're all low. How are we losing this?
I'm not finished.
We just nano blade.
Tag tag.
Wait. I thought I saw him drop. Am I stupid? I mean, answer is yes, but
I am on the objective. Report here now.
I'm just distracting him. Yeah, fuck you, asshole. We get the point for that. Suck my nuts. Come after me, lose your point. El Bozo.
Enemy here.
I got it, homie. You can go. Nice. Nice.
Breaking them down.
وريهم قوتك.
Don't peek it when you're anti-Eve, you motherfucker. Oh, it's fat. I couldn't see him.
I read cancer. Incoming.
Oh, don't worry, going. What? That's Sleep should hit. No way. Oh. Children was lagging through the floor.
Adaptive circuits engaged.
Okay.
Sojourn.
I don't know why you're opening here. It's our spawn. We got it.
Sojourn. This ends now.
Just stay in the spawn. Why are you being? Just wait.
No time for games. Let's move this thing.
It's high tide.
Oh. Oh, where the fuck? Was he waiting there the whole time? He was waiting there the whole time. What?
This ends now. Fanatics speculating.
Guys, payload. There's an Ana up top.
Over here.
Can't see you. Is there Mercy still on our backline? Oh no, she's up there.
Incoming. Over there.
Breaking them down.
I got you, bud. I'm reloading and lagging. I got you.
Each blow. Winners stay on the payload.
Please.
Round 2 for the complete.
Wish I could hit things.
Score 3-3.
You know what? I'm almost wondering. Leave this open. Almost wondering if that's the culprit.
Your worth is a hypothesis.
I don't think so.
Prove it.
Didn't really do much. Still at a hundo ping, which is not my favorite thing in the world. Not my
Keep
favorite.
the plan. Divergence leads to defeat.
Push your limits.
See, you
Nothing
should have went
breaks that
Moira
I
the
cannot
first
mend.
round for me. I don't know if this is the comp. I do not know if this is the DPS composition we really should be going for.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attack commencing. Capture objective A.
Actually, just hit me.
Pain is inevitable.
Oh my god, if that nade landed on me, I was gonna commit violence. Oh god, Echo, what are you doing?
30 seconds.
Lagging. Really bad lag. Holy crap. Why are you on Widowmaker, man?
10 seconds.
Time draw shot. No recovery.
Engaging enemy combatant.
Why the fuck would you go, Widow?
Complete.
I didn't ask for your opinion.
Score 3-3. Switching sides.
Legitimately. Jesus. Like, what was the thought process? I don't think there was any.
I will break this world.
Makes sense. The one with 20 more kills. What?
Science means going where outcomes are uncertain. But I am certain that we're going to have a great
Homie, you
time.
died 14 times.
Aren't you a relic? A siege
I'm gonna actually play over here because I feel like if I play over there, they're gonna dive me, and I'm not about that. Not about that life.
Come to think of it,
5,
I suppose we aren't so different.
3, 2,
For
1.
a second, it looked like he was better.
Incoming. Defend objective
Dude,
A.
it's only 17. My God. Please stop dying. Holy crap. I'm gonna get died by Echo.
Yo, what the fuck?
No. I am contesting. I am no longer contesting.
Defeat.
Alright, y'all, I would love to keep going, but my fucking ping is ridiculous right now. I literally cannot. Much as I would like to have ended on a win, it's just not gonna happen because my ping is out of fucking control and I don't know what's going on. It's been like this the past couple of days. I don't know. Anyway, I won't bait you. I won't go live again today. So for real, thanks for watching. Have a good day.